Alright, so it is a new day. So it is Tuesday. This is a project day, so I'm going to be focused on learning new things, making some company KPIs, and yeah, just super duper focused today. So yeah, today I'll be really on top of sales. Like right now, the sales team aren't doing as well as I want them to, and in order to really get more students into the program and really help 1,000 people, we need the sales team just needs to do a much better job. So I'm really going to be really on top of them, and we'll probably even do review calls, call reviews twice a week, maybe even 3 times a week, because I want to make sure that they're really showing people that this is an opportunity and that people need to jump on the program because it's going to really change their lives. And unless I can get the sales reps and the sales team to go ahead and do that with efficiency, then I'm not going to be able to scale and hit 1,000 success stories. I just need a lot of people into the program because right now the back end is so strong and it's so expensive to maintain such a back end. And you guys see the amount of time and effort I'm putting into it, and I need more students to go into it so I can really use economy of scales to really spread out the costs. And this cost isn't going to be spread out unless new students are joining. So I really need to be on top of my sales team. And yeah, that's super important. So I just finished an impromptu call with my sales team, was able to review 2 calls, gave them a lot of cool tips and advice, and I think that's really going to give them motivation to really smash up today because they got a bunch of bookings for interested students that want to join the program. So yeah, I'm happy that I got that call, and I want to go ahead and at least do these calls twice a week and then even 3 times a week, because I think reviewing calls are actually super duper important. And yeah, I think this is really what's going to take the sort of team to the next level, just reviewing their calls as much as possible and just keep leveling them up. Like now, it's like not about leveling me up as a person. Like I can continue leveling, and I am growing every single day, but to grow exponentially, I have to level up my team members. And obviously there's like pain in that, because what if you train a team member and then in 1 or 2 years time, they become this crazy beast and they leave onto the next job, into the next company or the next part of their career, and that's the painful part of it. But I think what I'm doing is I'm recording all these calls to make sure that the next person can get training, and 2, if they do leave, maybe they could go ahead and pass on that super expert knowledge that they've learned through working with me onto the next member. So you know, I'm seeing the bright sides. Like even though I'm giving them everything I know, if they leave, it's not going to be too bad, because 1, I've been able to help them out, 2, they can help me train the next sales rep. But that's another thing of growing a company. You always feel like you don't want to teach someone too much because they might leave, but you shouldn't think like that. Mindset of abundance, teach them everything you know, and trust me, they can sense that appreciation, they can sense that sort of effort, your company is going to grow much faster. So yeah, it's lunchtime, forgot to cook rice, so I'm cooking that. Learn a lot about network effects, and I really have been thinking about how I can apply that to my business, because right now my business is a network effect. The more people that join, the more success stories we'll get, the more testimonials we'll get. That attracts more people, and when we attract more people, then there's more stories, and it just creates this crazy network effect. Yeah, and just recently implemented a 3rd mastermind call. That's going to be done on Sunday, so every week there's going to be 3 freaking mastermind calls per week. That's crazy, like no other program does this. So yeah, I'm very happy with how everything's going so far. Hopefully the rice finishes fast because I'm hungry. I think I'm going to continue going through some course content to just sort of keep learning while I'm waiting for the rice to cook. So right now, I'm going to be doing 2 things. 1, I'm going to go ahead and break down the maths on what it takes to really hit my goals. The financial maths, how can I go ahead and help 1,000 people? How can I go ahead and reach $7 million a year in net profit? And I'm just going to break everything down, because knowing your numbers and knowing your financial goals, it's super important. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Just went ahead and did the Peter Thiel exercise. what is stopping you from achieving your 6-month goal in 1 month. So I went ahead and just broke down, if I were to sort of hit my goal in 1 month, I want to try to hit 85 grand per month in revenue in the education company. That means I have to get in 2 new students every single day, and I sort of basically planned out how I did it. I broke down the maths, divided into from 1 year to 1 month to 1 per day. Then I broke it up into what I would need to do to hit that goal per day. Then I had a list of checklists, like dot points of things I needed to do. Then I divided that into 5 weeks, and each week I would just focus on doing one of those things, and by the end of the 5 weeks I should have completed, I should be able to sort of hit my goal. Obviously, I'm really pushing it. Shoot for the stars, land on the moon. That's the exact metaphor. So I'm very excited to go ahead and implement this. So the first thing first, so this week I'm going to be jumping on review calls every single day with my sales reps and really training them up to be the best they can be possibly. And then I'll be going ahead and scaling the Facebook ads. And yeah, that's sort of the process so far. That's that exercise. That was pretty interesting. I'm glad I did it. Gave me some clarity. I definitely want to be able to do that probably every month, every 2 months, because it really puts me into perspective and bring me to the present moment and really grounds me. Whether it either pushes me forward or takes me from thinking and trying to come up with ways to become a billionaire down to just like how to go ahead and hit my first million. So it sort of grounds me. Now I'm going to go over and create like a checklist for my company employee motivation. That's super important. Every sort of 1 or 2 months I want to do employee reviews, check on my employees and really ask them specific questions to really either push them in the right direction or see if they're a right fit for the company culture in the long term, and sort of break down what I expect out of them. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So lots of work to go. Just finished the company sort of questions for these sort of meetings I'll do every month with all the heads, as well as finished the company hiring SOP. I did a call with one of my friends. He's one of the head recruiters in Roblox in San Francisco. He taught me a lot when it comes to poaching and hiring high-level employees using LinkedIn. So put together like a hiring SOP on how to go ahead and outreach, how to go ahead and actually look for prospects that have the keywords of what you're looking for completely for free, because LinkedIn Recruiter super expensive, anywhere from like $100 to $1,000 per month, and you only have like limited amount of messages and credits that you can use. So on the call I was able to learn so much from Patrick, and all that content is going to be uploaded into the business program so that all the students are looking to sort of hire project managers, hire media buyers. They'll be able to go ahead and just follow the program on how to go ahead and hire an expert and push them from an existing proven e-commerce company, take them, utilize them for their own company. And yeah, so that's going to go to the program. And I also went ahead and optimized my TikTok ads. I'm slowly figuring out the cost per clicks are super cheap, but for some reason people aren't opting in, so I didn't figure that out. But yeah, I'm going to eventually figure that out. Now I'm going to go ahead and sort of end my day early. It's 4:30. I'm going to I think I might go ahead and I'll do the end of day routine, go on a walk, have a nice dinner, and then just sleep early today. Definitely need to sleep early today, because last night I did not sleep early. And maybe download a movie or something to watch. But yeah, that's the plan. Check these out. Killed it this time. Amazing, super amazing, very nice and crispy. Watching some Entourage. Yeah, just jumped off another call with my sales team. Wanted to make sure that they're on top of their game, and we really talked about the future paced what I plan. And early day, finished early. I'm just gonna chill. Alright, it's a new day. Currently wearing the same outfit. Don't blame me. Just like Mark Zuckerberg, I'm not gonna be wearing a new outfit every day. But it is currently 10:25 AM. Pretty good start to the day. Pretty motivated. Went ahead and started uploading all the vlogs. So I uploaded another 3 episodes. Uploading another travel content to my YouTube channel. And then after this, I gotta handle Stripe dispute and build out a whole SOP to handle Stripe disputes. That's going to be super important, and I'll go ahead and give that template to my students so they can go ahead and use it. And then I have a bunch of interviews and meetings after lunch. It's going to be a very, very packed day. I'm also going to be jumping on a call with one of my first ever students, Colin. I'm going to see if he wants to join the team and sort of help me out with all my students as well. So yeah, lots of things on the plate at the moment. So I just finished 2 interviews and got One was an interview with a success student, locked down another testimonial and got an amazing interview. But the Zoom call, I don't know, the recording, I might have not saved. So I'm pretty sad about that. I might have to redo it. Then I had another called Sean, another success student. He did 10K on eBay dropshipping. He helped me create an eBay dropshipping module in the program. That's going to help people with low capital get results following organic strategies. We also filmed 5 other organic strategies that students with low capital can go ahead and utilize. And he also helped me with an amazing testimonial. So yeah, he's just saying thank you. I should have recorded it, but you guys will see on the channel. Yeah, had fun. Pretty tiring. My project manager, she has to go to the doctor to get things checked. Hopefully she's okay. So I had to go ahead and take on all the meetings. A long day. I finished the meeting with Ishan, then I've just been on a bunch of team meetings. Things are going well. The meeting shot rate is pretty good for most of the key sectors. Music chess, for some reason, like half of the people weren't there. Just tired. I got 2 more calls to go. I'm gonna push them out and then do some TikTok ads. Have a family dinner as well. Probably won't have to make some dinner, but yeah, I'm scattered. Pretty packed day, but I'm gonna crush it. I'm gonna freaking crush it. Insanely long day today, very long day. I'm super exhausted. The last thing I did was had a super long meeting with my sales team, and those are super important. Like, I really do feel like we're really getting on the same page. They're being able to sort of really back me up, and each of these meetings, I really feel like it is pushing the needle forward to my goal of hitting 7 figures and my goal of helping 1,000 students get into sort of the Learn Ecom program. But yeah, super long day. Wasn't able to film much. Gonna try pick up the camera and start filming for you guys much more. But yeah, I'm gonna not plan today because I know at my current state it's gonna take me forever. I'll actually give it a try because I feel pretty good. I'll try to plan out the next day. If I can't, I'm just gonna go straight to have a warm shower and just knock out this tough man. But I'm growing. I'm getting stronger and stronger. You know, right now I'm blowing probably like 600 bucks every day on ads. And I'm sort of breaking even. So like, and on the days where I don't, that's on like, I'm down 600 bucks. Time to get back to work, keep pushing, and it's all part of the journey. I'm getting stronger. Gotta be on top of and really put things in my hands and really control the outcome. Don't be complacent. That's my tip. Alright, so I'm pretty happy I was able to push through and get all those planned for tomorrow, do my end routine. But yeah, right now I'm pretty burnt out, and the biggest tip, like the reason why I want to do these vlogs is because I can share my ups and downs. And right now I've been through so many of this where all the thoughts that come into my mind, or the doubts or the insecurities, they're all from a state of being burnt out. And I know for a fact that in 1, 2, 3 days I'm going to be back to normal, and I can't take any of these thoughts with truth or take them at face value. Like, all these insecurities, all these doubts, they're just me in a burnt out and exhausted state, and there's no truth to them, and it's just my mind playing tricks on me. So don't fall for your thoughts, especially when you're burnt out. Yeah. Peace. Have a good night. This is something I've been recently doing, and you know, half an hour ago I was very pissed and I wasn't able to redirect it, but now I'm redirecting that again. That's exactly what I'm going to do more and more. As I go through more and more burnouts in my future, I'm going to learn how to redirect it to get done.